Hi friends! If you're retired like me and love staying healthy through homemade goodness, this low-fat sesame bread is for you. It's soft, flavorful, and filled with natural ingredients. Baking is my favorite way to stay creative and well. So let's roll up our sleeves and get started. First, we prepare the overnight starter dough. In a bowl, add 300 grams of bread flour, 5 grams of sugar, 1 gram of dry yeast, and 180 grams of cold water. Mix on low speed until just combined. Then increase to high speed until the dough becomes elastic and stretches into a thin, jagged-edged membrane. This is a sign of early gluten development. Let the dough rest at room temperature for an hour. Then refrigerate it at 5 degrees Celsius for 16 to 24 hours. At the next day, we made the main dough. Combine 200 grams of bread flour, 5 grams of sugar, 8 grams of salt, 5 grams of dry yeast, and 40 grams of sesame powder. Pour in 210 grams of cold water and 30 grams of olive oil. Add the overnight starter dough. Mix on low speed until the dough comes together. Then knead until a semi-transparent window pane forms. Place the dough in a proofing box at 30 degrees Celsius with 80% humidity for 30 minutes. Then dust the surface with flour, gently press it, fold the bottom third up, and the top down, like folding a letter. Rotate 90 degrees and repeat. This strengthens the dough. Place the dough in a proofing box at 30 degrees Celsius with 80% humidity for 30 minutes. Lightly oil your work surface and place the dough with the smooth side up. Gently round the dough to build surface tension. Divide it into 300 gram each. Flatten each piece gently, flip over, and roll it up into a cylinder shape from bottom to top. Again, spay the water and place the dough in a proofing box at 30 degrees Celsius with 80% humidity for 30 minutes. Flatten each dough piece gently. Add 1 portion of your filling into the center, sweet potato, taro, red beans, walnuts, and cheese cubes. Seal the edges tightly and shape the dough as you like. Place them seam side down on a baking tray. Time for the final proof. Proof the shaped dough at 30 degrees Celsius, 80% humidity for 30 more minutes. This step is key to get that airy, soft texture inside. Before baking, decorate the tops. Place a mesh or stencil over the dough and dust with flour. Score diagonal cuts with a bread lame. Preheat your oven to 220 degrees Celsius top and 180 degrees Celsius bottom heat. Place the bread in the oven and inject steam 2 minutes in. Bake for 10 minutes, then rotate and bake another 8 minutes. Once out of the oven, gently tap the baking tray to release steam. Then transfer the bread onto a wire rack to cool completely. The crust will be crisp while the inside stays fluffy and filled with flavor. Thanks so much for joining me in the kitchen today. If you're retired like me, baking isn't just a hobby. It's a way to stay active, creative, and connected to what you eat. Homemade breads like this low-fat sesame loaf are healthier, more flavorful, and made with love. So don't be afraid to play with ingredients, try new fillings, and make baking part of your daily rhythm. Your body and your heart will thank you. If you enjoyed this recipe, like, subscribe, and let's keep baking joy into every day, one loaf at a time.